Fishing on Packery Island can be a fierce experience. You'll be competing against harrowing currents, high winds, and heavy competition. The rewards can be well worth the effort if you can get your hands on one of these Gulf Coast delicacies, and that is exactly what we are going to do today. We are in the middle of the Sheepshead spawn, and we are going to be targeting one of the best tasting fish that Packery Island has to offer. So I wasn't able to get out and catch the morning bite this morning. I really wanted to, but we had a church council meeting that I had to go to. Have to go. I'm not on the church council, but for somebody who does a lot of fishing, I would also like, you know, God on my side, and I figured that was a way to score some points. Rachel forced me to do it. So Rich went out with his friend Terry. They went out chasing trout and reds back up in the flats. And apparently they didn't have any luck with that at all. So I'm meeting up with Rich back at his house right now, and we're gonna take a crack at maybe trying to get ourselves into some sheepshead over on the jetty.
Run your leader thing out so it flies in the search. Lead is on here.
I don't like change. Well, I'll have to see it in action.
Okay.
Love the slip setup on that.
Yeah. We almost had a war down there. If I'd have been there, saw the switch full in. You know, we're throwing everything back. I guarantee you, they didn't throw anything back. I mean, not a fucking thing. They just...
Why can't those guys go find themselves like a big thing of hardheads and just go have fun? Go to town, take all the hardheads you want. Perch.
I think it's their mission to piss people off. You imagine being up there in the boat?
Yeah, I did all morning. I imagined it.
As soon as we got out there, we've been watching these guys all week. I mean, all week. Just catching fish up right across some alleys. And we said, now, here's the deal. We take the boat out, park right in the middle. I'm telling you right now, you can go to anywhere on the Packery and your chances of getting one of the big uglies is pretty damn good.
Oh man, today would be a day to be a surfer, I tell you what. That's a hell of a wave right there. It's breaking on the outside. I guess because of the surf, I couldn't tell you the actual reasoning behind this, but there's nobody down on the end of the jetty. I'm gonna try my hand at some sheepshead. Let's see if we can't get some meat to put in the box before we start doing our thing with reds and drum. This is where we find out if church is gonna pay off on this or not. It is always nice to have it all to yourself down here, even if it is a complete disaster mess. You do not want to be falling off of the jetty in conditions like this. So be very careful and don't do anything that I do. Let's see if we can get ourselves some dinner, huh? I'm hungry. A pro tip, if you find a spot where your popping cork just sits, that is also where bait and other things are going to just sit. So that is where fish are going to be looking for stuff. I know they're out here. I know they're out here. It is the perfect time of year. These are the perfect conditions. It's the perfect bait. What else do I have to do? Are you headed home, or are you going to head back that direction?
I'm going to head back a little bit that direction. Nothing else.
All right. I'll follow you guys then. And FYI, for anybody, if you don't know this gentleman, you really should. This is Sammy and Marcus from Everyday Beach Life. You heard me talk about them a few times already. Check them out. This dude's awesome.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah. We're gonna head back in a little shallower.
I was telling Sandy that we're in the wrong, we got the wrong hobby today. We need to be surfers.
I know. Are they out there?
They're on the other side, yeah. They're hanging out really close to the rocks, maybe? A little closer to what I was expecting. Watch, this is exactly how you lose a rig. Well, this is not exactly how I planned for this to go. I really thought there was going to be more sheepshead out here than this. Maybe it's just a little early in the season for them.
I ended last season on a 3-run streak. I went fishing 3 times in a row, did not get skunked. I caught fish, and I was catching good fish. So yesterday, being, you know, the first fishing trip of our newest and greatest 8th season of fishing videos here on YouTube, was supposed to be a home run. I mean, sheepshead is kind of my thing. You might not know that, but that's like the fish that I'm best at. So to go out there and get skunked in the fashion that we did, not even catching a hardhead, that really sucked. And that is absolutely not how I want to be starting this season. So the weather has cleared up. We've got this nice fog settling in, which is going to make it kind of a cool, chill day. The wind's not too bad, at least not yet. Surf isn't terrible. Water's clearing up. I am hoping that maybe the sheepshead are going to be there today. So I'm headed right back out to Packery Channel. I got Rachel's dad, Rich, is meeting me out there. It's my father-in-law. And we are going to go try to make up for lost time and lay waste to some sheepshead. Does not look like Rich is out here yet. So, oh, you know what? He wants to go down to the other end. All right, I'll check on him in a minute then.
Oh, you don't need to let your body go. Hungry heart, it's not easy to start over. I've been there a couple of times, starting over. Know that when the night comes over you, rest is in you will shed that skin. Oh, it feels like a long run up here. Just stay still. Take the smallest breaths, the shortest steps.
All right, boys, we got a problem. So I pulled up over here next to my father-in-law and his buddy, and the whole time that I was out there doing sheepshead, well, they were over here deeper in the channel doing drum, and they didn't lose a single shrimp. So I am at a little bit of a loss here. I don't know what to do as the next option. Fishing is a game of feast or famine. Some days you're going to go out there and you're going to catch the most amazing fish that you have ever caught in your life. Some days you're going to go out multiple days in a row and you're not going to be able to catch anything at all. We just had a couple of those days and that bums me out. It's demoralizing, but you have to go through those days in order to really be able to enjoy and appreciate those days where you get a really good catch. It is all part of the game, and it is something that you need to be prepared for if you are getting into the discipline of fishing. It doesn't matter if you are the greatest sheepshead fisherman in the history of Padre Island. You are going to have days where you're not able to catch the fish that you're looking for. Much as it sucks, we needed those because we are about to have an amazing day. I have re-geared up all of the rods. I've got some new tackle that I'm trying out. and we have a different fishing spot that we are going to go and lay waste to. We are going to catch some damn sheepshead. Come hell or high water, we are going to make this happen.
And expand. I am stronger than before. I know. Let it go. Rise, rise, rise.
And be careful, don't kill yourself over here. Let's see if we can finally break off a little skunk here and catch some damn fish. Here, I'm gonna grab the net. What is it? All right, boys, you and me, we're on net patrol here. See if we can do it without dying. No, you're good. At least I can help you. Oh, there we go.
Go up the ice. You need to go down here, Paul. I got the second one. Man, I wish I could help you. I feel like
God.
He's definitely going in the bag.
Oh yeah. Oh, good one, man. Now you're gonna go over. Oh yeah.
But guess what, boys? I fired one over your deck.
So the other day I kind of blew out my knee. I knew we'd be out at the rocks.
This is a light fucking sneaky thing.
There we go. I need a camera looking at me, not watching my feet slip. If I'm going under, at least get me a viral video out of it. That's a stud, man.
You got a hit on yours. I hate that. I'm gonna throw right into the boat. This is ridiculous.
Your turn, get the net. Yeah, that's a good sheepshead. We'll get it. Let's see. I want to see how good the hook set is. I might just lift them up. Well,
You're on the board.
Yeah, finally. Oh. That. I needed that. Well, that's the most interesting little sheepshead I've ever seen.
Take that in.
Yeah, I got him.
What the net we're gonna find.
Let me see when I get him up. If I got him hooked good enough, I'll just deadlift him.
The damn thing in there.
You did the same f***ing thing. Firing shots across the bow. Oh, this is a good guy. Do not want him getting me hung up in the rocks.
You're catching up fast here, lad. Actually, it's fast now.
This is not a good way of doing this with these big stud sheepshead. I can feel the tension on the line, dude. This is sketchy. That is a 20. Oh man, he ran with it. I might. He was headed out to sea. Oh no, it's a little guy with just a lot of spunk.
Okay.
We're gonna count this as a dual catch. We'll both get credit on that. Man, you got perfect timing. There's fish out. Yeah.
Getting skunked at 6 a.m. at the end of the jetty.
Really? We're about halfway down for a little bit. Nothing. We moved over here and we just started getting into them. Come on in, get some.
Part with the shrimp.
You want one of ours to start off?
Let's do it.
Hey, Rich. This is my father-in-law, Rich. Rich, this is Sammy. We're gonna loan him a shrimp. Oh. Little guy's messing with it. If you watch that line. Yeah, we don't want them, but what's happening is they're gonna see that line dancing. It's that shrimp bouncing around as perch are picking at it, and other fish are gonna feel them doing that. So if you wait them out, all that activity down there is gonna draw in the bigger guys, and that's when the sheepshead are gonna come in and try to take it from the little ones. You know, when they take it and run with it, that's when you know you'll see the difference. Oh, that was a little bit of a run. That was a little guy running with it. I hope we get the bigger. There we go. Oh, what's I saying? Damn it.
Oh, strung the hell.
Oh, don't get me around that pie thing. I don't want that. I don't know where he's going. That's a good run. It might be a little guy making a run like that, though. They got more juice. Wouldn't hurt to be ready with it if you could throw it to me. I want to verify him first, but yeah, that's a keeper. Oh shit, this is such a pain in the ass. Hell yeah. And I did not die in the rocks.
Good job.
Always a win.
Way to go. That's
Heck yeah, thank you.
Look at that. Wow.
It's a good one, man.
Oh.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
What's your channel?
This is Stogie Fishing over on TikTok.
Stogie.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta come say hi. Stogie.
Yeah.
I'm Stanley.
Nice to meet
Good to
you,
meet
brother.
you, man. Any friend of Sammy's is a friend of mine.
Hell yeah. And any fish of Stanley's is my fish too.
Hell yeah, dude.
So what's your channel?
Stanley Orchard.
Stanley Orchard. Everybody hear that on TikTok? Stanley Orchard.
Hi.
It's on YouTube, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so there we go. Follow Stanley Orchard on YouTube.
And this is Stogie Fishing on TikTok
TikTok and YouTube.
and YouTube, covering all the bases. I'm not
getting
that talented.
I do pretty much lives first thing every morning on the beach.
Really?
Do the sunrise and all that
On you do that on YouTube?
on TikTok.
On TikTok, okay.
TikTok live.
All right, we got to make it quick here because we just had an amazing fishing trip that we got. We had a little bit of fun out on the jetty with Sammy and them boys. Rich is just showing off here now.
You caught most of these. You used to be doing that.
I caught the big ones. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate being able to share that experience and finally getting into some fish. But we're not done. We've got another fishing trip coming up right now, so we're going to have to pack up and then, well, you do your thing. Click on this guy right here and come join us for our next adventure. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.